Good morning, everybody. How we doing, motherfuckers? Good to see you all. I hope you're having an excellent day. Welcome to another episode of Lethal Talk, the single greatest live stream in the history of live streaming, bar fucking none. The stream sponsored by you, the people. We got quite a bit to talk about, so fuck it. Let's get into it, motherfuckers.
Tactical nuke incoming! Tactical nuke incoming!
Shaver? Oh, what you looking at, you dog? I'll roll you, your dog. Oi, chuck us a ciggy, mate. You wanna fight, bro? What flavour, mate?
Hey guys, I just wanted to share my skin routine.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
I came to laugh at you.
Hello? Where the fuck are you, huh? It's Chopper Reed here. Now it occurred to me there might be kiddies watching, yeah? Hello, kiddies. Fucking hello. Hello.
Yeah, fucking hello, kiddies, fucking everybody. How we fucking doing? Good to see you all, man. It is a pretty fucking average morning, to be honest with you, man. Now, you motherfuckers ain't gonna believe this when I say this, but I swear, I actually had a decent sleep. What a world are we living in where me, actually get to sleep at a decent time for a decent amount of time as well. Wow, what a world we live in. But thank you for being here, boys and girls. We like to do these streams more often. Even told you, I bet you have told me that you want these more often, so we got to start doing these more often. Mornings work best for me. Monday morning's a bit tricky. Tuesday's pretty open. Wednesday, I'm fucked from gronking because that can go forever. Thursday, well, we're doing Thursday now, and I reckon Friday can work. But, boys and girls, if you haven't already, slap that thumbs up button. We got a few things to talk about. One of my all-time favorite shows that I've watched, I don't know how many times while I've been stoned as a teenager. The Office getting an all-female reboot? What the fuck? What's up with that? And the weird thing is they kind of already did that, and it didn't work. And then, of course, you're a terrorist for not liking The Little Mermaid, so I guess it's time to get converted, boys and girls. And a few other little things here and there. Apparently, Ryan Gosling's having a freak out. Overwatch is like gay, but they understand that not everyone else is gay, and there's a lot of gay shit, but we'll get to that. Terrifier 3, Cinderella horror movie. It's all going down. Let's get the chat open and see who's in here. Huge shout out to the channel members. You know, we can't get monetized on these streams with ads because of how I talk. But first things first, I see that Miss Martin Muses drops a Rose Super sticker. Thank you very much, Martin Muses. Appreciate that. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, man. The lovely Miss Martin Muses. Kenzo's here. G'day, Kenzo. How we doing? Fucking Jeff. How we doing, Jeff? My boy, Jono. Big bad Jono. How we doing, Jono? Thank you very much, Jono, for before as well, man. D, good morning, D. Fucking good morning to you, man. It's fucking coffee. Oh, yeah. The great Mara, the best mod in the world. How you doing, Mara? Good to see you. Gravy, what up, Gravy? My boy, Gigawatt. How we doing, Gigawatt? Charlie, hello, Charlie. Sultan, how we doing, man? DJ Dire Wolf, how we doing? my boy, It's a Trap Productions, man. This motherfucker is a great channel, man. If you're looking for someone that like makes their own animations and stuff like that, this is the guy for you, man. Shout out It's a Trap Productions, man. He's old school. My boy Shills, what's up, Shills? How we doing? Good morning to you. It's probably afternoon for most of you, isn't it, or evening? Sean, what up, Sean? Holocron, Baganello. Clemson legend. Clemson legend. He always calls me legend, but he's the legend. Clemson legend. Fucking Moja, man. Big bad Moja. All right. I messaged Mozza about 20 minutes before the stream, and I was basically abusing this dude to do more videos. Can we get Mozza Abuse to do more videos, please? This guy needs to do more videos, and I think he doesn't even necessarily have to do gaming videos. He should just do talking videos, commentary videos. That's what I reckon he would excel at. But anyway, just abuse him. Rogue Attraction, what's up, man? Isn't that supposed to be Bateman? Well, we got guts. Yeah, we got guts. I'm going to me and Rogue. I think we're going to be playing a bit of Apex together soon. I'm going to save him. I'm going to save you, and then drive you insane. It's great. Paul, hello, Paul. What's up on my camera, man? Just fucking camera, man. I gotta change that setting. It's because I used to hold a lot of shit up to the camera to scream. Paul, how we doing, Paul? Hope you're doing well. Doing fucking great. What up, Rocky? Yas. Smash that like button. It helps if you aren't getting fucked up in Destiny to do that fucking dungeon. We beat it in the end, though, and that's all that matters. So you're on the South Australian heroin grind. Now to sleep. Meth dick, baby. You know how it is. Terrorists win. Terrorism is underrated. Sounds like Ghostbusters. I'm a terrorist in bed. Yes, we got our boy Shah in there, man. Sonny Kim. Hello, Sonny Kim. Street Fighter 6. I got the demo. I'm going to give it a go, man. See what I think of it. Mozza Abuse. Yeah. You have to stop being a lazy cunt. Do videos. Ships of the Lost Lore. New channel, man. This guy, Jeff. When I first met Jeff a few years ago, I was pretty amazed by just like, he's the type of dude to be like, if he knows something, he knows a lot about it. So when this dude talks about something, he's pretty knowledgeable. If he's not talking about something, it's because he doesn't really know, which I respect. I think there's too many people that just want to open their mouths about whatever it is, and they just look like fools. But if you know something, you might as well say something. The dungeon was brutal. It sure was. It sure was. All right, boys and girls, thank you all. Let's fucking get into this one, man. Let's start off with this one, shall we? Smash that thumbs up button until it goes as blue as Cortana's ovaries. All right, okay. Hey, drug-free Bio's Fedora. Laminate Exotic Sword Quest. I'm actually thinking if I have time today, I'm pretty far behind on it's a fucking Weebs and Waifus video I got to finish, but I might be doing some Iron Banner. Anyway, The Office, a female-led remake is in development. Holy bitch. How fucking cringe can this possibly be? Now, The Office, specifically the American one, is one of my all-time favorite comedies, man. I will admit it wasn't as good after Steve Carell left, but for the most part, I think it was pretty fucking solid all the way through. However, the ironic part about this is the worst part of the show is when there was the female boss. I think her name was Nellie or something, and they brought in James Spader to replace her, and his name was Robert California, and that wasn't even his real name. He gets on the phone and goes, "Oh, you don't even know who the fuck I am. I'm the goddamn Lizard King." Scares the shit out of Andy and all that. So this is one of my all-time favorites. When I was in like my teens, stoned out of my mind, all I did was watch this show and Banshee. But even like as I got older and sobered up a little bit more, I still think this show's fucking funny, man. I really like this show, man. But for them to do an all-female reboot, fucking... You know, we like to say that these people are creatively bankrupt, but what's beyond bankrupt? At what stage is beyond bankrupt? Because at this, by now, surely we're past that, man. We're at creatively bankrupt Super Saiyan 3 by now, surely, man. Actually, honestly, you could probably argue we're getting into Ultra Instinct territory. But this women aren't as funny as dudes. That's just a straight up fact. Like, let me give you an example. I quite liked the show 30 Rock with Alec Baldwin. Tina Fey was pretty prominent in that show, and she wrote a lot of it. I do believe women are capable, female comedians are very capable of writing funny shows. I do believe that, right? But when it comes to their on-screen or on-stage performance, they're just not as funny as dudes. It's that fucking simple, right? So this whole thing, it's just sounding garbage to me. All right, I can't get behind the idea of an all-female, a female-led remake, considering this show's a fucking remake in the first place of the UK one. So fan favorite sitcom The Office is officially getting an Australian remake, courtesy of Prime Video, starring Felicity Ward. Who the fuck is Felicity Ward? Let me quickly Google who this one is. I've never even heard of her, man. We have some very bad female comedians over here, man. But we have some, what was it? Kitty? Kitty's kind of funny. Got a lot of funny dudes that are comedians. So a remake of the beloved Office is happening. Per Deadline, Prime Video Australia is developing a new series based on the ever-popular show that originated in the United Kingdom before eventually finding its way to the United States. So you got to keep in mind that this is now a remake of a remake. Whew. Stand-up comic Felicity Ward will star as the boss of the remake, taking over the role created by Ricky Gervais as David Brennan and then popularized by Michael Scott by Steve Carell. As per the description, Ward and Hannah Howard will be awkwardly leading her branch of packaging company Finley Craddock. Her position is compromised of 2 head shuts down, and the branch orders all employees to work from home, a move that sends Hannah into panic mode. That sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely fucking terrible to me. So it's very excited. I'm very excited about Australia remaking My Little Show from the turn of the century. Now, these things never fucking work, right? So I think it was a miracle that the American Office ended up, in my opinion, at least being better than the British one, because normally these things just don't happen, right? I think the best example that I can think of is, so in Australia, we had a show that was pretty popular called Kath and Kim. It was very funny. And then America tried to remake Kath and Kim, and it was awful. Absolutely fucking awful. So I don't see how Australia can remake what was originally a British show that got remade by America, which was a miracle. They pulled that off, and now it's going to be remade here. I don't think it's going to work. No, it's going to be shit. Okay? So office politics have changed a bit in 20 years, but the show isn't even 20 years old, by the way. So you can't wait to see how they navigate a modern day, said David Brennan said Gervais, who created the original series in 2021. In 2001. So that's all. I don't know why they included that in there, because that's to do with the old show. We are thrilled to be bringing one of the biggest comedy franchises ever to Prime Video. Customers in Australia and all around the world, said Sarah Christie, Senior Development Executive Prime of Video Australia. It's an honor to continue the international comedy legacy of The Office while introducing new quintessentially Australian characters. There better be a fucking Eshay, man. There better be a fucking Eshay. If this show doesn't have an Eshay, a bogan, a fucking cricket alcoholic, an old school yobbo, and a hipster, that's what you need right there, man. But a cricket yobbo wouldn't be in a fucking office. No, that wouldn't make sense. They could all be alcoholics, I guess. We can't wait for audience to meet Hannah, the first female boss the Office format has explored. That is dead-ass cap right there. Dead-ass fucking cap. That is bullshit, because they already did it in the American Office. There was a character called Holly. She wasn't a boss, but she worked in HR. She was essentially female Michael Scott. They ended up getting married. I thought she was pretty funny. And then Nellie, I think was her name. I can't quite remember. She was the boss for, I'm pretty sure, at least a season. She was a Nellie. Nellie was the boss in the American Office, and it was the worst fucking part. She just wasn't that funny, man. So I don't think it's really going to work out very well. I think when they talk about it being international, the best thing about that is the fact that, like, you didn't have to be from the UK to find The Office funny. The Office was funny worldwide. Same with the American one. That was funny worldwide wherever you watched it. Okay? Faulty Towers, British. Fucking hardcore British. That's one of the funniest shows ever created. And you didn't have to be British to enjoy that show. You probably got a few more giggles out of it, I'm sure. But I mean, come the fuck on, dude. That shit was peak. Absolute peak. but you did not have to be British to enjoy that. Oh, where we at? So this is all about the old school Office ones. This sounds shit. Oh, this sounds fucking shit. I have absolutely no faith in any of this, man. Ryan Wilson shares his idea for a pandemic-themed reunion episode. That would probably be funnier than this whole thing, man. I don't expect this to even do well. I think what will happen is people will be like, oh, shit, The Office? And they click on it and go, wait, what's this? Kind of like how when Netflix brought out their live-action Cowboy Bebop, at the same time they brought out the animated Netflix as well so they could get some Cowboy Bebop clicks, man. I do not see a reality where this is successful. I think this is going to last one season, unless it's already pre-approved for 2. But I don't see this being an ongoing thing. I don't see this standing the test of time. I think at the end of the day, when people talk about The Office, they're going to talk about either the UK one or the American one. They're either going to be talking about Ricky or Steve. That's it. Now, I wonder, though, will they make an appearance in it the same way Ricky made a couple appearances in the American one? What a world. What a fucking world. Let's see what you boys and girls are saying about all this. Angelus, what's up, Angelus? How you doing, man? DOA. This isn't dead on arrival. This is stillborn. I would say that this is stillborn. It's not even, it's dead before it fucking hits the screens. People are going to go, nah, fuck that. Give me the old one. Where we are? Maybe work if they're naked. Well, I mean, we don't need a Amazon subscription for that. La-da-da. Oh my god. The entertainment industry is still stuck in 2016 mode. It's taken them way too long to even begin to change. Yet they're still set in this fucking mindset of must do the women. We need more of the women. The women. Give the women a chance. But I mean, when we go through, like, at least in the American Office, man, there was a lot of funny female characters. Erin, the dumb receptionist, I thought she was pretty fucking funny, man. Angela, the crazy cat lady. Meredith is one of the funniest ones in the whole thing. She is so underrated. She's a freak. IT crowd. Oh, golly, man. Where are we at? I think all the writers getting fired and replaced by AI will help things. It sure as shit can't get any worse, though, can it? Like, I don't know if any of you guys saw that. There's a few videos on Twitter where they're like some dudes down at like the strikes with the picket signs, and he's going up to them and he's like, "Oh, you're a writer, you're on strike, you know, you're looking for this, you're looking for that. You think you're pretty undervalued from your work?" And then they ask him, they go, "So what have you written?" And they said things like She-Hulk, for example, and the dude's just there like, "And you want more fucking money? You're off your fucking head. You fucking spastic, man." And then, like, we saw, what's that dickhead's name? Fucking Game of Thrones writer, that fat fuck. When he's like, "I'm in support of the writer's strike." And everyone's there like, no shit. You've been doing it before them. They're fucking catching up to you, man. You got years ahead of those motherfuckers. Holy bitch. What a world. What a fucking world, man. Cricket alcoholics. I'd say they're like the third best, maybe second best type of alcoholic. Misfits remake. Is that a thing? Damn, dude. Did not know that was even a fucking thing, man. And then Mara with the super sticker. It's a corgi. Thank you very much, Mara. It's a corgi going, yeah. In fact, I believe I missed a member message as well. Let me catch back up. So StreamYard still needs to show member message. That would be pretty fucking pogs. But Mara with the member message says, more Lethal Talk streams. Is this something the people want? If the people want more, we shall do more. Thank you for being a member, Mara. And then Gravy with the member message says, it's a good show. Thank you very much, Gravy. I believe there was one more as well. From Arkansas. The fuck's going on, Arkansas? How we doing, man? What's up, Lethal? How you doing, bro? What's up, chat? We're doing good, Ark. We're doing good. We're just fucking having a bit of a skit sesh. Just to wake up in the morning. First thing we got to do. Whew. Creed's one of the best ones in the whole thing. Creed and Stanley, I'd say, are like 2 top tiers. What's up, brightest day? Money doesn't equal quality. Absolutely, it does not. You're correct. I mean, if you go up to these dog shit writers that are on that strike and you say, hypothetically, you got a pretty significant pay rise, does that mean the quality of the show, or sorry, the quality of the writing's going to be better? I don't fucking think it will. I don't think it will. I think all that's going to happen is the show is going to be a lot more expensive to make. You're going to have a more expensive piece of shit at the end of the day. And a piece of shit is still a piece of shit, regardless of how much money's put into it. Okay? So, yeah, I don't think it would make a difference. But I think it's wild that people that write absolute trash think they deserve a pay rise. That just goes against the whole concept of asking for a pay rise. You ask for a pay rise when you feel like you've put in enough good quality work for long enough time and you feel like, you deserve a little bit more money and, things are picking up because of you, then, yeah, fucking know if you should ask for a pay rise. But when you're putting out something like She-Hulk, I think you should just be happy with what you fucking got, because even that's too much, in my opinion, whatever you got, man. What a world, boys and girls. What a fucking world. Martin, that's his name. Thank you. Blanking on it, man. I could not picture it, man. Hadn't had enough coffee yet. I saw Blabs is here. Oi, Blabs. Fucking knock you out. Someone say Corgi? Yep. We, the people. Axel, just getting off work. Time to kick off your shoes, crack a drink, and fucking pull the window down and start yelling at the neighbors, man. Whew. Mate, it just doesn't make a sense, does it, man? Fucking, if I get more money, the quality will be better. No, you make better quality stuff and then you get more money, you stupid fuck. And half these fucking people at this shit are preaching fucking communist fucking nonsense anyway. It's like, well, why do you want more money then? Shouldn't it be shared around? Like, have you guys ever seen, I remember seeing this fucking chick on Twitter, man. She had her OnlyFans and all that type of shit. And in her Twitter bio, it said communist. So you're charging people to see your tits, but you're a communist. Like, nah, bitch, those titties belong to the people. Get those nipples out, bitch. Those titties belong to the people. Playing by her rules now, motherfucker. But anyway, that's enough of The Office. Let's talk about some fucking good news, man. I think I'm really looking forward to this one, man. So I don't get enough chance to talk about horror movies. Horror movies is a bit of a passion of mine. It's my favorite genre of horror. It's my favorite genre of movies, man. I always felt like if I was going to create something, there's a good chance it would be horror related, right? And Terrifier, and specifically, I think Terrifier 2 did a lot for, at least in my opinion, for the new age of slashers. Because the old giants, your Michaels, your Freddys, your Jasons, they're kind of fucking shit now, right? So I think the best thing to do would be to retire those titans. They will always be titans of the slashers. Let them chill, man, or at least put them on ice for a couple years, because everything coming out now with them fucking sucks. But Terrifier, and again, specifically Terrifier 2, when I saw Terrifier 2, I'm like, that's the shit right there. That's the next Jason. That's the next Michael. You know what I mean? Like 20 years from now, I would love if 20 years from now, we look back on the Terrifier franchise and say the same stuff we said about Freddy. Should have stopped at number 3 or number 2 or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I think that Terrifier, Art the Clown, he has what it takes to be the next one, man. These are just going old school fucking slasher style stuff, man. You go, what's it about? Tits and blood. Sold. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Get creative with the kills and fucking have a girl running around with a pussy out. There you go, man. You make a slasher movie out of that. So Terrifier 3 is officially happening, and it's coming out sooner than you think. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. I should have done a review on Terrifier 2 because I was very happy with that. So grab your puke bags. It looks like Art the Clown is coming back to town. Today we received official news about the production of Terrifier 3 via Deadline. No one should be surprised by this revelation, as Terrifier 2's box office success last year following a burst of wild word of mouth. Yes, that's exactly what happened. You got to remember something like the original Halloween, which, by the way, is my all-time favorite movie. That was an incredibly cheap movie to make, and it made significant amounts of money. Same type of thing with Terrifier 2. It wasn't too expensive, but everyone that saw it said, hey, that's good. So word of mouth got around, and then more people went and saw this. And I can see something like Terrifier 2, again, specifically, doing really well with DVD sales. Even though I think like physical media, unfortunately, is dying, and that is a sad state of affairs. But that's a whole other thing. So according to Deadline, French media outfit The Coven, that's a dope name for a horror outlet, is spearheading sales of the latest sequel. Word is that its franchise creator Damien Leone is returning to craft the new film in tandem with producer Phil Falcone, or Falcone, man. Okay, so we're Batman. We don't know too much or anything about that. I should probably pause this because I think there's a lot of blood in that part. We don't know too much about the storyline. See, you don't watch these movies for the storyline. I mean, Terrifiers 2 plot was exactly that. Plot. It played out very much like a B-grade horror movie plot. And I fucking loved it, man. It knew what it was. It wasn't hiding. It wasn't trying to do some deconstruction breakdown or trying to put things in a new light and a different perspective. It was just, listen, titties and blood. And it was great. That said, David and Lauren seem all but destined to return for the third film in a gruesome and mean-spirited franchise. That's exactly what it is. It's a mean-spirited franchise, and I fucking love it for that, man. That's what we need. More mean-spirited. Diversity is our strength. Inclusion for everyone. Nah, fuck that. We mean-spirited. That's what it's about. So good news for fans of art, which is The Clown, as production is likely starting up as soon as early winter of this year. See, you don't see the fucking writer's strike affecting this, man. Oh, I need more money so I can have Daredevil have a really bad sex scene in She-Hulk. Whereas these guys are like, I'll fucking write it right now, man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck these motherfuckers. This timeline means that October 2024 release seems very possible for Terrifier 3. Obviously, go for that Halloween, period of time. The upcoming title is also set to receive a major boost in budget. I think that's pretty a safe bet considering how fucking successful the second one was. You got to remember, the second one did not, it didn't pull like the $1 billion. It made decent money, but the thing where these movies really succeed in is they're cheap as fuck. The upcoming titles also are set to receive a major boost in budget, with reports saying it will take in the cash around the low mid 7-figure range. So that's quite the bump up. Doesn't sound like much in this age of MCU movies and fucking Star Wars movies and all that type of gay shit. It's really not that much compared to those, but goddamn. So this would mark a drastic increase in the budget from the first and second entries of the horror franchise. So a representative of the Coven shares this. There will be a much bigger budget this time around, which is intended to give the filmmakers more creative freedom and let them be as wild as they can be. And all jokes aside, we are going for that Oscar this year. It ain't happening. The only Oscars these types of movies could ever possibly receive is for makeup, right? Like something like American Werewolf in London, I think, is a good example of that. When he transforms into the werewolf, you go, yeah, that looks pretty cool. And that was all makeup and effects. And, well, not even CGI, man. Just old school movie magic when that was a thing. So, yeah, you're not getting that Oscar. That ain't happening. Terrifier 3 will be another boundary-pushing addition to the horror genre, continuing the no-holds-barred, uncompromising exploits fans of the franchise have come to expect and celebrate. See, just that line right there, that sentence right there, to me, that sounds so much more in touch than damn near everything else going on at the moment. Right, how many times do you look at like something like from Marvel, for example, and you go, these motherfuckers are so out of touch. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't even know what their fucking fan base is saying. Where these guys are going, yeah, we know what they want. And it's pretty simple because we want it too. If you thought Art the Clown's Reign of Terror in Part 2 was extreme, you haven't seen anything yet. Okay? So to tide fans over, Dread and Iconic Events will be re-releasing Terrifier in 700 theaters this summer. Keep your eyes peeled for Dread Central for more information. Yeah. Apparently, during like Terrifier 2, like quite a few members of the cast and like the director kind of just paid for a ticket and walked into the cinema and watched the movie with people. And then at the end of the session just went, oh, by the way, that's I'm the guy that made that. And I think a few people were like looking at like the girl next to her being like, that's you. So I'm all for this. I can't wait to see more of this. I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes open on Terrifier. Like I said, horror movies are just something that I don't really get to talk about much, unfortunately. But I do love me them horror movies, boys and girls. Do fucking love them. Speaking of which, we're not going to spend too much time on this, but yeesh. Cinderella horror tale. What the fuck is going on in this world? Winnie the Pooh, Grinch. I think Peter Pan's getting one, if I remember correctly. And now Cinderella's getting a horror movie. Why the fuck not? Give them all horror movies, man. I mean, I hope she's the killer, though. That would be cool. Maybe have her like be like a Carrie type character, man, which just goes on a rampage at the end. The fuck is happening in this timeline? I don't know. I don't. I'm still waiting for one of these movies where it comes out like a Winnie the Pooh, the Grinch, or the Cinderella horror, like the horror take on it, and where it comes out, people go, "Wow, that was actually really fucking good." Wouldn't that be funny, man? Yeesh. Okay, Louisa Warren is reportedly set to direct Cinderella's Curse, a horror spin on the classic fairy tale works in Champ Dog films. Champ Dog? What the fuck is Champ Dog? You fucking Champ Dog? That's a new insult. So bloody disgusting breaking the news with Warren saying, this is an incredibly unique spin on Cinderella we all love and know. Is it? There are going to be some truly horrific deaths by her hands. Okay, so at least she's the killer. This is going to be so fucking shit, dude. This is going to be so fucking shit. It might be funny, though. It might be funny. Reports suggest that this potentially slasher with Cinderella being the killer. Kelly Ryan sends in a bunch of people. Fucking wrote the shit. The film joins numerous low-budget projects involving dark spins on famed fairy tales with public domain, such as Winnie the Pooh. Whoa, Winnie the Pooh's getting a sequel? Holy bitch. Peter Pan. Oh, that's right. Bambi's getting one as well. How the fuck are they going to do a horror Bambi movie? How is that even going to work? Unless it's like demonic or like demon possessed or some shit. A horror Bambi movie. That's a what do we call it? Okay. What a world. The dark fairy tales have also done before, most notably gothic horror spin on Snow White called Snow White: A Tale of Terror, with Sigourney Weaver, Sam Neill. I'm more interested in Terrifier 2. I'm a bit more interested in Terrifier 2, I reckon. I don't see a world where this ends up being good. Hey, would love to be wrong, man. Would love to be wrong. This time next year, it would be wild to get on stream and go, yeah, so that Cinderella horror movie was really fucking good. But it ain't gonna happen. I mean, we wish it would, but yeesh, it's just not gonna be a thing, though, is it? Holy crap, man. Sam Neill is cool. Oh, yeah, I like Sam Neill. He just wants to drink alcohol and play with his pet pigs. That's all he wants to do, man. He's got his own vineyard as well. He does love his wine, man. Classic fucking old school alcoholic, man. That good type of alcoholic, you know, not the out of control, crash the car alcoholic. Just I'm going to stay home and just spend 16 hours a day drinking wine. It's going to be great. Jeff Goldblum's going to come over and we're going to play the piano. Motherfucker. We're going to sit down and we're going to watch. We're going to watch every fucking director's commentary of Event Horizon with a lot of alcohol. You felt bad for Sam's character in Jurassic World 3. I never got around to seeing. I haven't seen any of the Jurassic World movies. I was always under the impression that it was like him, Jeff Goldblum, and Laura Dern. They just got paid some stupid amount of money, and they said, "Fuck it, I'll do it." Like, as shit as that movie was, Terminator Dark Fate, which I think is one of the worst movies of all time and destroys one of the greatest franchises of all time, right? There was a clip from an interview where it had the cast. So there was Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the question was like, whoa, what a trip it is seeing both of you in a Terminator movie again. How did they manage to get both of you again in the same Terminator movie? And Arnold and Linda just look at each other and laugh. Going, take a fucking guess. They dumped a fucking truckload of money on my fucking doorstep and said, come back. You're the only selling parts to this fucking piece of shit movie, man. Sam Neill's autobiography is good. He has an autobiography? I'm surprised it's even coherent. He certainly loves his alcohol. But I mean, like, we're so used to seeing, like, oh, this fucking Hollywood celebrity's doing a lot of meth and heroin and they're out of control. And you're just like, well, you're a fucking dickhead. And then you look at Sam Neill, you go, what are you doing? You go, I'm just really fucking drunk cooking an omelet. You're like, I think he's the better one. I just want to drink wine and eat omelets. Oh, yeesh. We got to have a little bit of a giggle. So a professional Overwatch League team's JFK assassination joke on TikTok sparks backlash. I haven't seen this yet, but I can already guarantee you it's probably not even that fucking bad. I will say I don't think this is the type of thing that like a professional team's official account should be posting, but it's probably not even that bad. So, man, dude, Widow's fucking butt cheeks are phenomenal, man. Anyone who says they would not eat Widow's ass is a liar. Couldn't say that with a straight face. So Overwatch League's New York Excelsior, I feel like we've talked about them before, man, is facing some heat for a TikTok poking fun at the Kennedy assassination. So many things wrong in this sentence, TikTok and Overwatch. Yeesh. The Overwatch League isn't exactly known for producing edgy content. Oh, that's right. One of them had to apologize for liking an Andrew Tate tweet. I mean, Andrew Tate's pretty fucking cringe, but really, you liked his tweet, so you have to apologize. That's pretty fucking bad. Okay. Some players even getting suspended for pushing their trash talk too far in the past. These motherfuckers wouldn't last 2 minutes with Mozza. As such, fans of the New York Excelsiors were surprised that on May 30th, the team's official TikTok account uploaded a clip where the mysterious 1963 assassination's JFK was the punchline. Where's the clip? All right, here we go. Let's check this out, shall we? It's only 9 seconds. How fucking bad can it be? Don't peek. Widow has sights. So Widow's the sniper character, in case you didn't know. So let's see what this is.
Got the bitch on my ass in the hood because they think I'm the one who's fucking shit. I'm just focused on you. They say my last tape was a classic. I got some hotter shit.
That's it. That's it. I would say that was just more cringe than offensive. You should have to apologize for uploading cringe. Okay. Wow, you know, this world really is full of fucking soft cocks these days, man. That was gay. That wasn't even offensive. That was just gay cringe, dude. What a world. What a thing to be fucking offended by. I'm offended with how cringy it was. I thought that was actually going to be something funny. I could have at least showed her fucking taking the shot or something. They could have done so much more with that. So like I said, I don't think that's the type of thing that like the official account should be posting. But it's really not that bad. It's just dumb. Just fucking dumb. We are sorry that was cringe. Yeah, that's what the apology should be. So fucking stupid, man. What a world, boys and girls. What a fucking world. You know what? Let's roast Overwatch a little bit more, man. By the way, thank you all for being here, boys and girls. Slap that thumbs up button to it as blue as Cortana's ovaries. And again, huge thank you to all the channel members. You fucking Mac Daddy pimps. Overwatch 2's Pride event content will be blocked for some players. I thought the whole thing was Pride. Blocking Pride event. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't like the homo mafia going to get offended by that? Overwatch 2's upcoming Pride content won't be available for players in certain countries. Oh, you fucking weak motherfuckers. How many times have we seen this type of shit where it's all about, you know, inclusion, diversity, you know, fucking pride, and all that type of shit. But then it's like, oh, you want that Saudi Arabia money? Oh, you want that China money? Okay, we'll take it out. We will fucking remove it for them, man. Like the classic meme of, it was Bethesda, right? Where this dude took a screenshot of all the Bethesda accounts, you know, Bethesda UK, Bethesda USA, official Bethesda, Bethesda Japan. And they had all done their gay shit for Pride Month. They all had their gay logo for Pride Month. And then they got to fucking Saudi Arabia, I think it was, Bethesda Saudi Arabia. And they go, that one wasn't changed. That was still just the classic Bethesda logo. It's like, you absolute fucking weak sauce, dude. Fucking pathetic, man. I thought they were inclusive. Yeah. Fucking funny though, isn't it, man? It's just, I just love seeing these things, how quick they walk them back when it comes to a lot of these other countries that just fucking do not tolerate it in the slightest, man. It's like, oh, but we still want that Saudi Arabia paycheck, then fuck it off. And then you're like, but you get mad at other motherfuckers when they call it out. It's like, but you're the biggest hypocrite in that whole situation. Whew. Pride is finally coming to Overwatch universe. Was already there in the form of special event featuring map makeovers, cosmetics, and other goodies. What, you got to be playing that game mode where you got to move the payload and it's just like a gay flag pathway or some shit? However, while the Overwatch team is proud of the event they cooked up, not everyone will have access to the content when it goes live for a good reason. Sounds to me like they're not really that proud if they're not going to give it to everyone. So during an interview with Dixerto, the Overwatch devs, I'm not saying Overwatch 2, it's not. Once they cancelled PvE, it's not Overwatch 2, it's just Overwatch. So the Overwatch devs revealed methods to protect players in countries. Protect players in countries with anti-LGBT laws from participating in the Pride event. We got to protect them. Right. According to the senior game producer, all Overwatch Pride content will be opt-in to give players the choice to express themselves or not. So does that mean anyone from any country can opt in to this? We have a tech in place to limit the content from going out to countries, oh, there you go, that have laws that aren't tolerant of LGBT content. This helps us protect those players.
Okay.
That's so fucking funny to me, man. I really think that shit's funny, man. Inclusive, diversity. Oh, you guys will absolutely go fucking ape shit over there if we do this. Don't worry about it. We will protect you. Yeesh. Bunch of dumb bitches, man. You mean it helps protect you from breaking laws and paying fines? Oh, yeesh, 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 yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh. Oh, you guys, listen. I got some news. Just a heads up. We might all be considered terrorists for not wanting to go see the Black Little Mermaid. The irony, though, of like these fucking mainstream shill outlets of saying that you're a potential terrorist or that you're supporting terrorism if you don't go see this movie, when it was America, wasn't it? When there's all the black families punching on in the cinema at this movie, you go, how the fuck is everyone else a terrorist when there's like the domestic market has assaults happening in the theater? How about we worry about that shit? I love the fucking downvotes on this one, man. I'm fucking disliking that shit too. I don't give a fuck. So Disney's live-action take on The Little Mermaid is doing swimmingly. Listen, I don't have any interest in that second Spider-Verse movie, but that movie's going to fucking kill this one. With the 3-day opening at 95.5 million and a 4-day projection for a 117.5 million and the international box office of 68.3, that's pretty fucking bad, right? This makes an estimated 163.8 million global debut for its Sunday. This ain't going to reach $1 billion. The offshore launch is slower than hoped for coming into the frame. Yeah, like internationally, it's not doing well at all. But it bears noting that there was something fishy going on in the overseas markets with so-called review bombing in areas such as France, Korea, Germany, and beyond. Review bombing. Oh, man, how I absolutely fucking love that saying, man. Review bombing. And the ironic part of this is they go on to talk about terrorism and then use the term review bombing. Meteor when, bro. See, the dinosaurs had it sussed. When shit started to get retarded, the dinosaurs just said, all right, meteor me up, mummy. I think it's our turn now. This movie is not being review bombed. We've all seen the clip of that singing. That's more than enough for a bad review, right? How come these things never talk about the positive review bombing as well? When motherfuckers who don't even watch their shit just go and spam 5 stars across it. How come that never fucking happens, man? Oh, that's right. Goes against the narrative. Okay, so while the Rob Marshall directed update has a 95% verified audience score. Oh, you know what? Let's take a fucking quick look at that, shall we? And by the way, Rotten Tomatoes don't mean jack shit, man. Rotten Tomatoes is fucking trash as fuck, dude. Let's bring up their fucking bullshit, dude. They're trying to tell me it's at a fucking 95. It ain't 95, man. Lee Little. Oh, I spelt it L-I-L, little. That's why it wasn't popping up. The Little Mermaid. 68 to 95 audience score. I call cap. I do not believe that. Top critics. Oh, it's at a 48 from critics. Oh, it's at a 57 from audience. Even I think that's pretty fucking high and kind of bullshit. Ariel Akbar. So, yeah, you're going to sit there and tell me that it's actually in the 90s when all you're going to do is actually click on it to see that that's not true. And by the way, Metacritic, Rotten Tomatoes, they're all fucking shit. The film's ratings websites overseas, including IMDb in the UK, Brazil, and Mexico, as well as Narnia in France, posted adversaries during the rollout where negative user reviews appeared in questionable abundance. So we're not going to talk about how there's over 5,000 audience scores on Rotten Tomatoes. Doesn't that seem a little bit sketchy to you, man? That's pretty questionable, in my opinion. So, as we noted in our global review, The Little Mermaid was expected to be more of a domestic play at the outset. No, it never was, man. However, it's fairly astonishing to see these overseas reaction, largely believed to be led by internet trolls. So we've gone from being Russian bots to being French, Korean, and German trolls. I got to learn to speak Korean. So in France, where The Little Mermaid launched on Wednesday, Nadia wrote, "We are currently observing unusual distribution of scores, which demands that need for caution. We encourage you to make up your own mind about the film. While not unprecedented, it is a rare move. To be fair, critics at some respected outlets, including Liberation and Premiere and Los Increparables in blah, did not like the movie, giving it just 1 star. Yes, oui. Thank you very much." So them not liking the movie is considered questionable. Has anyone at these outlets ever stopped to consider that maybe motherfuckers just aren't interested in this movie? Maybe motherfuckers saw the clip of the fucking singing bird where it kind of sounds like it drops the N-word, and motherfuckers looked at that and said, "This is fucking shit." But the 5,000 positive reviews on Rotten Tomatoes is not at all questionable, though, is it? On IMDb, a warning reads, IMDb warnings. Rating mechanism has detected unusual voting activity on this title. Yeah, the 5,000 positive reviews. To preserve the reliability of our rating system, an alternate weighing calculation has been applied. So what they're doing, by the sounds of that, is they're saying, we're just going to fucking change the way the rating system works. You people keep fucking changing. People keep saying that the movie's shit. No, it's not shit. We're just going to change our rating system. Yeesh. What a world. That note appears on the US and Canadian sites, as well as for those that are in UK, Brazil, and Mexico. IMDb says it publishes weighted vote averages rather than raw data averages. Man, this movie... This is like the movie that they want to die for to protect, man. They're going to, do the jump and take the hit for this movie, man. Of all fucking movies, this one, because it's a black Little Mermaid. And I don't think we need to talk about how a black Little Mermaid is probably kind of offensive to a lot of black people as well. Because what you're essentially saying is black people shouldn't have their own characters. They shouldn't have their own fairy tales. They should just get hand-me-downs from Whitey. Anyway. Holy fucking bitch. Where we at? In Germany, Movie Pilot showed a rating of 0.7 out of 10. Oh man, before The Little Mermaid released, far lower than any comp title. Traction increased throughout the weekend, moving to a 5 rating. So let me get this straight. It starts at a 0.7 and then moves up to a 5, and that's not questionable? That doesn't make any sense at all, man. A lot of dead people seem to be putting in some reviews for this movie. Some gripes have been about murky lighting, or even just the why when it all remake a classic. In some pockets of the world, there has been a racially... man. Of course, they got to go in and say that everyone's fucking racist about this movie. They've been doing that for over a year now, right? But I did get a very, very, very funny comment on a Little Mermaid video I did last month, maybe even the month before, right? And this person on the video said that, listen, okay, they said that they were a racist. They said that they were very racist, and they're actually kind of interested in seeing the movie, but the criticism to this movie is not racially motivated. So a person that considers themselves incredibly racist is denying that there's a racially motivated move on this movie. It just looks shit to a lot of people. There we go. That's keeping it real to 100 right there, man. So the Korean SBS News reported heading into the weekend that the film had been subject to ratings terrorism. Ratings terrorism, boys and girls. I'm going to go hide out in a cave. It was Ryan. It was definitely not Ryan Reaper. He is an angel. Was it you? It might have been your alt, maybe. Maybe you were logged into the wrong account, Dito. In an article whose title, Korean entertainment website Zaspi translated Backlash Against Black Mermaid appearance, ridiculed ratings drop on day one. Dude, ratings terrorism. I love that saying. I'm going to have to remember that one. That's fucking cool. Ratings terrorism. Boys and girls, we are all Korean terrorists now. We are all Korean terrorists. We're all going to download League of Legends and all of a sudden just be really fucking good at it. We are now Korean terrorists. I think based on this, I Lethal Lightning identify as a Korean terrorist. It doesn't specify if it's south or north, but I don't think it matters. Ratings fucking terrorism. Fuck yeah! Let's go! Many ultimately have praised Halle Berry's performance. Okay. And in China, it's just a disaster. Oh, no shit! You don't have to be a Korean terrorist to know that this movie was going to flop in China. There is no audience score on Mangao. Unusual for a film already released in its several days. The box office through Sunday is a dismal 2.5 million, with Mangao projecting a full run of about $4 million. Wow, honestly, that's better. I'm surprised they're even fucking playing it over there. Yeesh. I don't know. Maybe they changed the way she looks so it can get played over there, man. China really does not like black people, man. It's a trip. It's a fucking trip, man. Yeah, so we're all Korean terrorists now. Huh. What a world. What's our first move as Korean terrorists? Form a K-pop group. I think we need to start a League of Legends team and then do K-pop music about League of Legends. They have the brightness turned all the way up in China. They're fucking Spinal Tap over there. It goes to 11. You know how most people go to 10? Well, theirs goes to 11. I am all the terrorists. Cheers, terrorists. Korean terrorists, man. Oh, man. Let me get some of that diversity, baby. Why don't you come diversity me up, mummy? Yeesh. What a fucking world we live in, man. What a fucking world we live in. Well, with this newfound information that I am a Korean terrorist, I think this is the change. I think this is the change where life just really starts to, just get on that fucking non-stop upward fucking acceleration, man. Ever since mainstream media decided that I am a Korean terrorist, my life just hasn't been better. It's just peaked. This is the moment right here. I think what we need to do is we need to take this knowledge of us being Korean terrorists, embrace it in our heart, and be the Korean terrorists we were. I am a Korean terrorist trapped in a white Australian body. I need to crowdfund my surgery, boys and girls. I know in my heart, thanks to mainstream media, that I am a Korean terrorist. What does a Korean terrorist even look like? Because they don't have a lot of facial hair over there. Korean. Oh, this is going to look great on the search history. This is searching up Korean terrorist memes has really got to balance out the AI Pokemon porn images. It's just pictures of Kim Jong-un. All right, I guess I need to put on a few kilos. Oh, here's one. Dude. What the fuck? All right, okay, I'll be right back. Okay, this is about to blow your fucking mind. I'll be right back. Holy shit. All right, look. I have the exact same tea towel. I am a Korean terrorist. I have the exact same tea towel. What a world. Oh, shit. Exposed. I know it. Korean terrorism, baby. Well, that's awkward. Oh, God. Put it on. No, I'm not putting this one on. Oh, it was lethal all along. Koreans transform and terrorize. Oh, shit. We need raghead lethal. Well, you might have just thought we got him. Oh, man. Awkward. Very, very awkward, boys and girls. Oh, man. Oh, well. Oh, well. It's not the worst thing that could have happened. Yeesh. Yeesh. Well, boys and girls, I think we're going to start to wind the stream down. We like to keep these to about an hour. But again, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Really appreciate it. Appreciate everyone that hit the thumbs up button. All the channel members, because of channel members, we can make these jokes about being Korean terrorists. Because you know this shit ain't getting ads. So thank you. What have we got going on today? I don't know. I really don't know. I might try and sneak in a kick/Twitch stream. We'll see how we go for timing. If Malta streams, I'll try and join his stream later as well. Because I've got quite a bit of stuff I need to get done today. So I don't know if I'll have time to do one on my own. But thank you very much, everyone. And yes, praise the chat, the sponsor of the jokes. Without you, it's just not possible. Without you, boys and girls, it's literally just me talking into a microphone like a fucking retard. Which I kind of just do anyway. So thank you. Thank you. But on that note, boys and girls, have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it may be. And just as I was about to end, we have a member message from Holocron, Library Fox. Love you all. You fucking mad cunts. You absolute fucking mad cunts, man.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
China is asshole, boys and girls. China is asshole. But shout out Korean terrorism. And I'll see you all later. Bye.
Sorry, you probably thought I was a drop bear. Nah, it's me, Bush Barbie. And today, I'm here to talk to you about dingers. Because like you, this bush has seen a cockatoo. regardless if you like it deep in the bush or prefer it in the outback. Make sure you look after your wombat hole. So many critters can get down there, and believe me, it's enough to make your dango go drier than a dead dingo's donger in the desert, so don't do it, even if he is a fun guy. Yeah, so by all means go wild. Just make sure you take a moment, in the moment, to use a moment, so you can keep the devil out of your tassie and the jelly out of your box. That's it.